13 Things Mentally Strong People Don't Do. Almost everybody faces criticism somewhere. The criticizers may be our relatives or in our office, or there may be some criticizers in our friend circle. We are in a situation to face them. Somebody may in a weak mentality where they will be always ready to criticize others because they will enjoy to criticizing others. They will never focus on their own weaknesses, instead, they criticize others. Some people around you may jealousy on your work or achievements or your growth. They will always wait for a good chance to criticize you. Okay, now the question is how to respond to them and how to answer them. To respond to the criticism, let us learn how not to respond to the criticism. Most of the people will be annoyed when someone criticizing them. This is the weakest response of all because the intention of the criticizers is to annoy you. Your face will be changed when you angry on others, which shows that you accept their criticism. The criticizers will feel happy for their success in annoying you for their criticism because this is their expectation. Their intention is to bring you down to their level and make you angry and tense. If you respond to them when they are criticizing you, they find a way to annoying you to repeat it whenever possible. So, getting angry is not at all a good response. Then what to do while facing criticism? There are two ways you can face criticism. The first way is to react and the second way is to respond to it. We should never react to the criticism, but we should respond to it. While responding, you should not show your angry face to them. You should be calm and peaceful to face their criticism. In other words, you should not be quick while others criticizing you because it will remind you in your mind for a long time. You will begin to think that bitter experience for a long time for not responding at that moment, which makes you unhappy for a long time. You need to answer the criticizers, but without getting angry. If you stay calm instead of getting angry, you will get more time to think to deliver your best response for that criticism. Humor can be a good response for the criticizers. If you respond them with a funny reply, the tensed situation will change into a funny atmosphere which will reverse that criticism in their direction. If one of your friends is criticizing you by saying that your dress is like a joker, instead of getting annoyed, you can say, "Is it so? I am learning the dressing sense from you. So you improve your dressing sense and I can follow you." If you couldn't respond to them in such a humorous way, just say thank you to them. Such a replay shows that their criticism didn't affect you and you will also not feel bad for that criticism. They will be in a confused state. Another best way to handle the criticism is by ignoring it. One day Lord Buddha meditates under a tree. When he opens his eyes after a while, he saw a stranger criticize him by saying that he is not as wise as others are appreciating, and he starts scolding Buddha in a different way by criticizing him. He expects Buddha to get angry and fight with him, but he couldn't identify any changes in Buddha's face. He didn't see any sign of anger in Buddha's face and couldn't tolerate that and began to scold him more. Still, there was no reaction on Buddha's face. Eventually, he became tired of scolding him. He asked Buddha the reason for not getting anger while scolding with such bitter words. Buddha calmly replied to him by asking a question that how will he respond if his friend didn't accept his gift when he presents a gift to him. He answered that in case his friend is not accepting his gift, he will try to force him to accept, and if he still didn't accept it, he will take back the gift with him. In the same way, Buddha didn't accept the bitter words delivered by that stranger. Buddha avoids and ignores his negative words, so all the negative words will return back to the criticizer. If a stranger who is not at all familiar to you is criticizing you or hurting you, you need to avoid or ignore it instead of accepting it. If you are criticized by the people who you meet day-to-day life, respond in a humorous way or simply reply by thanking them. If someone is scolding with the hurtful or abusive way, ask them to say it again clearly that you couldn't understand. With such a reaction, they will hesitate to say it again, or they may rephrase their sentence in a better and polite way. When someone is criticizing you, instead of reacting is like their expectation, you can respond as we discuss in this video to avoid the unnecessary negativity from your life. To handle the criticism in a better way, you can refer to the book 13 Things Mentally Strong People Don't Do by Amy Morin. If the information from this book makes sense to you, you can purchase this book through the below description to add more value to your life. Please mark your comments about this book in this video. You can suggest other books you want us to share a glimpse like this. Like and subscribe to this channel, and if you feel it is useful for your friend, you can share it. Thanks for watching it.